All right, KB, we are going to finish chapter 12 today. We are going to take our chapter 12 quiz, and then we are completely done with our Go Math book. Unbelievable. I'm so excited for you guys. Please open to page 517. And let's do this. Let's put your name at the top first and last name as always. And then listen to the directions. I will go through each problem step by step with you. You can pause the video if you need more time to fill out your answer or to think about the problem. And we're going to kill it, guys. I'm really excited for us. So let's start with number 1. We see 3 colors here. 1, 2, 3. And we see color words on the side. What you need to do for number 1 is draw lines to match the colors to the color words. So what's this color? Draw a line to the correct color word that you see here. And do that for all 3 colors. Take a look at problem number 2. Look at the shape at the beginning of the row. Circle the set of shapes that it belongs. So here's our shape. Which set does it belong in? Does it belong in this set? Does it belong in this set? This is going to be the most of our quiz today, boys and girls, is looking at a shape and figuring out which group it belongs in. So it may help you, instead of looking at the first shape at the start of the row, it may help some of you to cover the shape and look at the sets. How are these sets organized? Are they organized by color? Are they organized by shape? Are they organized by size? Those are the 3 ways that we're going to organize objects. By color, meaning they're all the same color. By shape, meaning they're all the same shape. Or by size, they are all the same size. So it might help you to look at your groups first. Figure out how they are organized. And then look at your shape in the beginning and find out which group it belongs in. So circle the group that this shape belongs in. Same thing for number 3. How are these groups organized? Are they organized by color? They're all the same color. Are they organized by shape? Are both groups, are they the same shapes within the groups? Are they organized by size? Are these all the same size? Are these all the same size? How are they organized? Take a look at your shape. Which group does it fit in? Circle either this group or this group. Where does this guy belong? Number 4. Look at the size of your shapes. Mark an X on the shape that does not belong. So this one's telling us that these shapes are grouped by size. One of them does not belong. Make an X on the shape that does not belong. Excellent. Let's turn to page 518. Here we go. There's a lot happening on this page. Don't get overwhelmed. You can take a piece of paper and you can cover the other problems that we're not working on to help you focus. Let's look at problem number 5. Look at the shape at the beginning of the row. Mark under the set in which the shape belongs. So take a look at your shape here. Which set does this guy fit into? 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're going to fill in the bubble for the group that this shape belongs. Let's come down to problem number 6. Look at the size of the shapes. Mark under the shape that does not belong. So remember, we're right here, problem number 6, and we're looking at the size of these shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which shape does not belong? Look at the size. Which shape does not belong? Fill in the bubble. Let's come to problem 7. Look at the shape at the beginning of the row and mark under the set which it belongs. So take a look at your groups. How are these guys grouped? Are they grouped by shape? Are they grouped by color? Are they grouped by size? Once you figure out how they're grouped, look at your shape. Where does it go? Fill in the bubble for which group this guy belongs in. And we're doing the exact same thing for problem number 8. You have 4 groups. How are they organized? How are these groups organized? Fill in the bubble for where this shape belongs. Fantastic. Let's come over to page 519. And we're going to start up here with problem number 9. We see 4 graphs, and we have our bubbles next to each graph. For problem number 9, mark beside the graph that shows there are fewer red cubes than blue cubes. Only one of these groups has fewer red than blue. Which group is it? Fill in the bubble for the group that has fewer red than blue. Let's come down to problem number 10. Almost done, guys. Take a look at your chart. We have a green side and we have a blue side. Let's find the problem at the bottom that matches this chart. If it helps you, count how many shapes on each side. So we can count the green together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many green shapes did we just count? 5. I'm going to write that in the box so I don't forget. Do the same for blue. How many blue shapes do you count? You can put your number here to help you remember. And then you know the 2 numbers that you're looking for. You know what number has to be in your problem. Is this number up here? You know what 2 numbers you have. We know we need a plus sign in the middle. You can even make that if it helps you. We have 5 green shapes. You count how many blue shapes. You can put that number here. You can put that number here. And this is, in fact, a plus sign. It's just hard to see. And then you know exactly what problem you are looking for. Fill in the bubble for the problem that matches your graph. Counting green, counting blue, figuring out how many you have all together. Fill in the bubble for the problem that matches. Beautiful, KB. One more page. 520. We have an empty graph, and we're going to fill it. You're going to need 2 crayons, red and blue. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. On your first line, please make a red square. On your second line, please make a blue square. And here's what I'd like you to do, KB. Please fill your graph to make more blue than red. Fill in your graph to make more blue than red squares. This graph should have more blue squares than red squares. You can choose what numbers you use as long as it fits in your graph. More blue than red. Come down to the bottom. On your first line, make a red square. How many red squares did you color? How many red squares did you color? Write that number on this line. And on your second line, make a blue square. Look at your chart. How many blue squares did you make? Put the number right here. And make sure that this number for blue is bigger than this number for red. More blue than red. You choose the numbers. The end of our book, boys and girls, is a picture glossary of all of the words that we have learned all year. I love it because it's got English and Spanish, and it has sentences in some places that you can read of all of the math words that we have talked about all year long. Feel free to go through this, take a look at the word, take a look at its meaning, read it in Spanish if you are able. And you guys should have a huge dance party because we are all done with Go Math. I could not be more proud of you guys. I am so excited. Way to go, KB. You did it. See you soon. Go celebrate. Bye-bye.